Professor Fitchett, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Absolutely. I am from Nebraska in the United States. I lived in a few different cities before landing in the Kansas City area. Married, a couple of amazing children. I worked in sales, marketing, and management at Kraft Foods, Coors Brewing Company, and I owned my own business for a while. In 2006, I sold that and went to work at the University of Kansas and have taught there ever since, but you can't really call it work because that's my passion, so that's me.
Thank you for that. What led you to CIMBA?
And I kept hearing students talk semester after semester about this amazing experience that they had. And so I started asking about it, and then I did some research, and after researching and learning about it, I said, okay, that is something I need to do.
And now you've been here for a couple of years. What do you think makes CIMBA special?
Well, you've heard this said probably, the CIMBA family, but
yeah,
really it is like a family. We get here, everybody's sharing stuff and making sure everyone's taken care of and has everything they need, whether it's the professors or the staff or even the students. Everybody just kind of comes together, and as cheesy as it sounds, like that is truly what it's like.
Yeah.
The other thing that you can't really forget is you arrive and you're in this amazing surroundings of mountains and the church bells ringing and the old buildings, and you feel like you're out of a scene from The Sound of Music, so
True.
It is very special.
Yeah, and so with all of this happening, plus the academics that CIMBA offers, what do you think the students are their major takeaways from the experience?
Yeah, I think one of the main things is they are always told, their cultures are different in other countries, and I know, but until they actually are here and experience it, I don't feel like they really understand. So I think one of their main takeaways is really just understanding the differences in the cultures and how different it is from the U.S. But one other thing that I think they take away, they're here with like-minded students.
Yeah.
That they would not normally meet, that are willing to get out of their comfort zone. And I've seen them make some lifelong friends with people from all over that they normally wouldn't make. So I think that's a pretty cool takeaway as well.
Yeah, thank you. And so I'm sure there's a difference between teaching back at KU and teaching here. So what are the parts that are more fun and interesting for you when you teach and study abroad?
Yeah. One of the big things is when they come back from their travels on Monday morning, it is so great to hear about all the new stuff they learned and they saw, and then what they did that they wish they wouldn't have done, but that was a good learning. And they share all of it with a positive attitude and a smile. They're like, yep, it just happens. And of course, we don't get that, you might hear about their weekend, but it's nothing like the weekends you hear about here. And
of course,
the other thing is like the third or fourth week, to have students turn and look at each other and go, I still can't believe we are really here, is really, really fun to hear them say they're just still amazed that they got to do this experience. So I think that's another special thing about teaching here.
Okay. And I'm sure you've noticed some changes in the past couple of years. How do you see study abroad evolving?
As far as the actual, I see more students going. I guess what I would like to see is if there was a way we could figure out some type of funding in society to send every student, it should be a requirement before you can graduate from college, because you learn more in a study abroad than probably anything you learn while you're in college. And as our world gets smaller and smaller, I feel like that is something that it really should evolve to. Don't know if we'll ever get there, but that would be a huge dream. That would be great.
Okay, thank you. And do you have any advice to anyone who wants to come to CIMBA?
Yeah, I guess if a student is thinking about coming and can decide, just do it. That you will not regret that choice. And be excited about the travel, be excited about how much fun you're going to have, but when you get here, take the time just to really absorb your surroundings, the culture, what you're seeing, and I think you're going nonstop, but just to slow down and really, I guess as they say, smell the roses. Really, it is an experience you want to be able to absorb.
Okay, thank you.
Yes,
Have
thank
a
you.
lovely rest of the program.
All right, I appreciate it.